Oh my god, this is so cool. Boys, we are watching TikTok inside of 3D software. Are you sick of reality? Well, I am too. And if you ask nearly every single American on this planet, they'll tell you that TikTok is better than reality. I mean, it has happiness, dopamine, instant gratification, women, and even the occasional funny video. Now, something else that I noticed is that I think Blender is better than reality. So what if I just combined TikTok and Blender and made the ultimate online getaway? Forget about your problems, forget about your troubles, you're in 3D TikTok now, baby. Alright, this is gonna take a fat minute to make, so let's get started. So obviously, if we're gonna remake TikTok, we're gonna need some videos. So we're gonna have to go and download a whole lot of TikToks. Alright, we got Zach King, Chris Bumstead, Laserbeam, and Charlie D'Amelio. That last one is gonna give this video a lot of clicks. So I'm thinking we're just gonna have like this little 3D board of the videos getting like scrolled up and down, and then we just need a camera facing that. So I think I'm gonna do the camera first. Let's go Shift A, add a camera down there, go to a 2D view and just press Control Alt and numpad 0. It just automatically sets the camera to our current view. I just move it over slightly. Alright, we can work with that. Now let's go up here and just try to make this camera like vertical. I think if we just make this one 1080 and then this one 1920, yeah, that's a TikTok resolution right there. Now I want a little like 3D board for the video screen to be on, so you can tell it's like in 3D software, you know, and it's not just a random 2D screen, because it's just cooler if it looks like it was made in 3D software. So Shift A, cube, scale this guy down just a little bit. Yeah, let's just fill up the camera view like this. Now we can go into edit mode and, ooh, actually, I think I kind of want to center the camera along the cube first. Alright, that's pretty center. It's not quite perfect, but it'll get the job done. Okay, scale this guy up so it completely fits up the camera view. Into edit mode, I'm going to inset this front face here, scale it up so the edges are pretty even with the rest of the camera view. Nice, and now we can extrude this guy back. We'll scale up these edges just a tiny bit to flatten it out. Let's bevel this edge right here, give it quite a few cuts. Then let's add a couple loop cuts so we can give this guy some pattern. With these edges selected, we can press Control B. Let's scroll wheel, we only want one cut. Now we can extrude these bits in. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. Scale them down as well, and oh yeah, we got some dents in the screen, baby. Let's also shade this guy smooth and then just auto smooth it down here, and yeah, that looks really clean. Same thing to the top faces, baby, and the bottom face too, I guess. Looks like the arrows are like pointing at the screen like, watch this video right now. Honestly, TikTok should add that. That's a pretty good way to get people to keep watching. Now the actual screen is going to be a little bit difficult, so I'm thinking let's just separate this whole front face right here. This is going to be like what the video is displayed on. I separated that wrong, didn't I? There we go, all better. Alright, now you guys will see why later on, but because I have 4 videos I want to show, I'm going to need 4 planes. So let's just give this guy an array modifier right here, and we're going to have it moving upwards. So I think we just have to offset it on the Z like that. Yeah, now we can like scroll up and down between videos, and 4 planes. We can apply that. And now in edit mode, we just have to separate all these planes individually so they're all separate meshes. And yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, now under the materials tab, I'm just going to give it a new material. Set the, what is it, principled BSDF here. Yeah, change that to an emission shader. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Now we're going to set the color to the videos that we found. So off camera in my editing software, I just threw all the clips together so they're all in like one video, just one after the other, because that's going to be like a million times easier to work with. So set the color to an image texture and then hit open and just find your video. Man, why am I talking in second person? This isn't a tutorial. Okay, a frame is visible in material preview mode. I think that's a good thing. Now we can just, I think, take the frames up and then hit auto refresh, and then that should make these guys visible. Okay, I chucked it on another plane just to be sure like it's working, because for some reason it's not showing up on the vertical one. And yeah, the video's showing up. I just gotta like, you know, make it fill out the screen. Yeah, I changed this guy to window. Yep, beautiful. It's finally visible. Yeah, dang, that's actually pretty clean. Like it low-key looks good. Okay, this video is gonna need like 1,000 frames because it's gonna be pretty long. Alright, I might go back into my editing software and only take like a couple seconds from each video, because I just realized this is gonna be like 4,000 frames, and that For those of you who've never used Blender, that takes like 3 months to render. Okay, I just noticed a pretty big problem, so I keyframed some of the planes to just like move up and down, nothing too complicated, and I realized when they move, the screen doesn't move with them. And that's because I changed the vector to window in the material settings, so it's working as it should be. I just kind of forgot that that can happen when it's a windowed setting. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna fix this, so give me like 20 minutes off camera. I'm just gonna mess with a ton of settings. Okay, it took me a while, but I figured out how to like make the scroll happen without the windows and the screen like staying in the same place. And yeah, it's actually kind of clean now. Like, look at that, it scrolls properly. Ooga booga boo, I also made this cutesy little TikTok logo. Yeah, legit just traced a cube around this shape, like copy and pasted it inside of itself a couple of times. It's not perfect, but I mean, it kind of looks like the logo. And we just chucked it inside of the screen there. It's kind of cute. Then to make like the whole thing scroll, I just duplicated the plane and then just keyframe animated it to like go up and down like this every couple of seconds when the clips rotated. It's really nothing complicated. I don't even know if I want to try to render this. That's gonna take so long. I mean, there's so many frames to have to go through, so much lag to process. I mean, if I just play it now, is that good enough for you guys? Like, oh, just watching TikTok, oh. Scroll to the next video. Scroll to the next video. Oh my god, this is so cool. Boys, we are watching TikTok inside of 3D software. Yeah, this is fire. I don't even have to do any work anymore. When I pull up Blender, I can just binge TikTok videos. Well, this is the greatest use of my time ever. Yeah, have a nice day.